Slavery, our nation's most reprehensible scar. Some say it remains an open wound. A hauntingly evil institution of slavery permeated human history across the globe for thousands of years, and tragically, continues its exploitation of people to this day. Abolitionists are an elite group of the most honorable people ever to have lived, risking their lives and at times paying the ultimate price in their quest for liberty for all. One of the absolute greatest freedom seekers in America had to escape the chains of slavery to earn her own independence, then reinserted herself into the South time and time again to guide others to freedom. Araminta Ross was born into slavery in the early 1800s. At the age of 12, when the slave was being beaten for trying to escape, she intervened, foreshadowing the defiance and courage she would evoke later in her life. Deplorably, the abuser retaliated against Araminta, striking her head, which caused her to have headaches and narcolepsy the rest of her life. Violence didn't deter her. It only invigorated her will to resist. Araminta married a black man by the name of John Tubman in 1844. When she changed her last name, she also adopted a new first name, Harriet, after her mother. Harriet Tubman was not one to simply accept slavery without a fight. She knew it was evil. She knew that no one had the right to own another person, and no one should be forced to endure the abuse and trauma that comes from being owned. She also knew that defying the government by attempting to escape could result in retribution and even death. But for some, there is no stronger pull, no greater mission, no higher purpose than to battle the tribulations of bondage, pursue the basic right liberty. As Jamaican slave Sam Sharp bravely stated prior to his execution for instigating a rebellion in 1832, "I would rather die among yonder gallows than live in slavery." In 1849, Harriet used the secret routes and covert accomplices of the Underground Railroad to escape to the north from Maryland. Finally, freedom at last. Although freedom isn't a guarantee of security, Harriet was still at risk of being captured and returned to her owners in the South. Imagine the weight she must have carried, considering what they might do to her. Harriet's husband, already a free man, did not accompany her north since he could be arrested for helping a slave escape. He later remarried in 1851. At that moment, Harriet realized that she had nothing left to lose and devoted her life to helping others find freedom as she had. With the help of both black and white abolitionists, coupled with her extensive knowledge of the network of escape routes and safe houses, she traveled back to the South 13 times, helping free approximately 70 enslaved people. She was never caught, and she never lost a passenger. Her success helping slaves escape became so widely known that slave owners posted a $40,000 reward to capture or kill her. But when you have a lion's heart like Harriet Tubman, you aren't intimidated so easily. During the Civil War, Harriet Tubman helped the Union gather intelligence against the Confederacy behind enemy lines, acting as a scout and a spy to identify key Confederate positions. Her information proved vital as she led a Union operation in South Carolina in which 150 African-American soldiers freed over 700 slaves. Talk about being a hero. When we sincerely try to imagine ourselves in the position of Harriet Tubman in the antebellum South, risking immediate death or torture with every step she took, it becomes apparent that the courage she exuded was astounding. 13 trips, just kept going back. There's an elite group of the most honorable people ever to have lived, and Harriet Tubman has her name stamped at the top of the list. Click subscribe to easily find more 3MB videos in the future. If you know of someone who would appreciate this video, click the share button to share it via email, text, or on social media. So what do you think about Harriet's journey to freedom and how she helped others realize their freedom as well? Would you have found the same courage if you were in her shoes? Today, there are more enslaved persons than any other time in history. 50 million people are estimated to be enslaved, including in the United States. Most are exploited through forced labor or forced marriages. While the methods to help free enslaved persons are less arduous than what Harriet Tubman faced, it still takes courage. Think about that list. There's still room for more names.